A long time ago, a man once picked up a controller, but now he streams live on Let Me Introduce You To.
We dig in our mind the whole day through. So, speaking of, here's the boss. That was the, yes! No! Shit! Ah!
Yeah, Discord, you're right. I just like playing with people's balls. Oh, this is great.
The bollocks. Oh, well, I've wasted that then. Afternoon, everybody. It's Middle-Aged Gamer Guy here. How are you? Hello to the first people in today. Miyaharu, hello. Good to see you. Tony, Shani, hello. Lovely to see all of you. It is Thursday afternoon. It is our second bonus stream of the week. And this week, it is the mystery game, What Remains of Edith Finch. Now, I'll just show you this. I've actually played this during the first lockdown. Hello from the office. Hello, Pixie. How you doing? How are you doing? Good to see you all. Hello to everyone in the office as well. I actually played this about 2 years ago when lockdown started, so I've actually completed it. And if I jump to this, you can see that the family tree is actually completed. But I have never streamed this because I played it about 6 months before I ever started streaming. So I am going to start this from the beginning, and I will probably not remember. I remember the story, remember a lot about it. It's quite an interesting game. It's not a horror game. It's like a mystery. You are going back to a house to find about your family tree and find out what happened to the other members of the family. It's quite an interesting thing, and each story is very different and it's very artistic game is what I would say, how the way it works. So it's quite interesting. So I'm gonna start it up. Are you sure this will erase your data? That's fine. I've even 100%ed it. I've got all the achievements. It's one of those things. Has it begun? It's loading. Right, here we go. What Remains of Edith Finch? Here we go, folks. On a boat. Oh, can look around. Look. Edith Finch, got a book, and a journal, and some lilies. And open the book.
A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you, and I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning, with the house.
Here we go. Let's have a look around. Hey Sophie, how you doing? So this is the house. It's a very peculiar house.
I lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
I'm good, thank you, Sophie. There we go, let's have a walk down. Oh, there we go. Here's a little letterbox thing.
Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately.
Okay, is there anything else? No, let's keep going.
I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
Oh, there you go. Oh, okay, that's... No trespassing. You are on CCTV, apparently. Here we go.
In her will, my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked. Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought that the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
Okay, now, this is where you can take either route. Anyone who's never played this, you want to get an easy achievement, walk down the one route at the bottom, walk back up, and then walk round the top route, and you get an achievement. But we're not achievement hunting today. We're playing this just for purely the story.
No one had driven this way in a long time, but I saw a few hoof prints.
Okay. Oh, look. A deer. Oh, have I not turned the channel points on after last night? 1 second, Tony. Let me sort that out for you. That's my fault. Do you know what I said to myself about 15 minutes ago? I must remember to turn the channel points back on. Did I do it? No. Right, 1 second. I'll turn the voice mod back on. Typical. Oh dear. Oh dear indeed. Wah, wah, wah. Here we go. They should start appearing very soon. Here we go. A few of them are being added now. Here we go. That. Mojo's not here today. He's with Lizzie because Lizzie's having a day off today. That one. Yeah, they should all be back on for you now. Sorry about that. Typical. There you go. Oh dear indeed. But there you go. That should be working, Tony. Thank you for letting me know. Oh, off goes the deer. I was so confused. I only saw a few and I was like, my Twitch is playing up. No, it was totally me. It was totally me. I don't tend to have them on. Oh, hang on.
Even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it. But
Okay.
now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers
What
to.
colour would you like, Tony? So there's a truck. Look at this house. It's crazy. Look at it. It's a crazy looking house. That is an old truck. There we go. Light blue. Light blue it is. I also do it on there. And there you go. There you go, Tony. That's for you. Thank you for redeeming that. You can hear little frogs gribbeting. Nothing in there. Lily pads. Miyaharu, thank you for the
The house
host.
was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
I'm gonna walk up. I'll walk up this way.
As a child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words.
Nothing over here.
Now, as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
Okay. So we're gonna go to the front door. Use the key.
I hoped the key might unlock the front door. It didn't.
Ah. Okay. Try and push.
Looking in, I felt like the house itself had been waiting for me.
Okay. So obviously I need to find a way in. Bags of compost, so maybe the key will open the garage. We saw a garage. Here we go. But then there's no door or lock on the garage, but there is a path that goes around, so let's go around there. Is there a side door? Oh, wind chimes. There's a cat flap. What's that? It's a hole. See a little boat, very nice. Some bins, recycling, always important. Let's try the side door. Oh, gonna go through the cat flap. Oh, we went through the cat flap.
Crawling through the doggy door used to be a
doggy
lot
door.
easier when I was 11.
Okay, so we're in the garage. There's a bicycle, there's a car that's covered up. There's numerous things on the shelves. Compost, lawnmower, workbench, an old freezer with nothing in it. More bicycles, a paddling pool. Tennis balls hanging from the ceiling. And a door. Oh, there's a light switch. Hang on.
The
Oh, is
power
that...
had been turned off
Ah.
the night we left.
Right, okay, so the power's disconnected. Okay. Right, let's go up here. There's a door
For
open,
the
though.
first time in years,
Got the door open.
I felt like I was home.
Oh, we're in. Wow, so many books. Okay, so we're in a kitchen. Let's have a walk around the kitchen. There's a
But
microwave.
instead of a family, there
Oh.
were just memories of one.
Edith, so that's me, the little girl there. Edie, Lewis, Dawn. In loving memory of Lewis Finch. Died in 2010. Okay. So there's so many books. Take up.
Like how only one restaurant would deliver to our house, so we had Chinese a lot.
Wow, okay. At least the plates and everything are clean. But it's a bit mad. Let's have a look at the dining room. Oh, hang on, what we got here?
Or how after Lewis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except our cat, Molly.
Cat loves salmon. Okay. No worries, Sophie. We'll see you in a little bit.
The table was still a wreck from the night we left.
Oh, it says Edie there.
It was like a bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture.
Okay, let's have a look round the table. Anything here? Something by the... Oh! Like they've extended the dining table. Here we go.
My mom was the only one of us who could imagine Great-Grandma Edie living in a nursing home.
Okay. Anything else? No? Okay, we'll move through. This looks like the living room, so we'll go to the living room.
Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it, like a smile with too many teeth.
It's very cluttered. TV, little table. That's quite a cool table, I have to say. Lots of chairs, sofas, boxes. Lots of books, lots of books. Books everywhere. Like, they must have been... Wow, well, look at all the books. It's crazy. Okay, anyway, moving on in. Oh, we got a door.
Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit.
Okay, so can't get into the basement. There is a box that says Barbara. Oh.
Great-Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house.
Everything about butterflies and bugs and ants. Oh, there you go. That's the box closed. Violins on the wall, cellos. That leads back to the kitchen. I don't think there's anything else through there. Let's go. Right, there's a chairlift. Right, can we get out the front door now? What's here? Missing.
My mom wasn't much of an optimist, but she never stopped believing that my brother Milton was alive.
Ah. Milton went missing. Okay. Can't get out the front door. Packing.
A lot of things got left behind in the whirlwind of that last night.
So there's another door here, which seems to have a lock. Oh, I can look through.
Edie told me once that every Finch who ever lived is buried somewhere in the library.
So that's a huge library. The thing is, the whole house is a bit like a library. I can't seem to get in the door. Okay, so it looks like we're going to go upstairs. There's a chairlift. And we're going to go up.
After Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms. Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
Okay, so that's why there's all the different rooms. Right, let's have a look. So, let's go this way first. There's one room that's open there. Oh, right, we'll have a look for this one. This is Molly's room.
Molly always seemed like a girl I could imagine being friends with, if she hadn't died in 1947.
Nice pink room. Got like a skull thing over there, and like looks like they're heavily into some ships, like sharks and things. There we go. So she was only 10 years old, 1937 to 47. Right, let's go in here. This looks like a bathroom.
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room.
Oh, it's Great Uncle Walter's room.
I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up.
Okay, so she left this room open. It's all very shark themed again. There we go. What we got here?
Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
Right, there's a lock, and that's a copy of Jules Verne's 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. Does the key work with the lock? Let's have a look. And it does. So here we go. We're going to open this book.
Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets.
Ha! And the book is not a book. It's a
Now it
secret
was time to
passageway.
find out what my mom had been afraid of.
Let's go. Let's climb through.
From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me.
Okay. It's a nice stained glass window. Some drawings.
Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan,
Okay, there's a hatch.
but I had no idea what was behind that door.
And up we go. Ah, now. Does this lead to that other girl's room?
Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead.
Okay. Ah, this is Molly's room. We are now in Molly's room that we saw earlier. Mind you, I thought I saw a shark.
I grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole.
Okay. So what we got there? We've got a drawer.
Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own,
Aw.
even tinier gerbil cage.
Aww. That's adorable.
Being inside for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting.
That's really cool, actually. Bed with a little squid. Okay, what else? We've got a rocking horse. So that must be Molly. There's a book. Okay.
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat.
Okay, so now we've taken on as Molly. So you're now Molly. Okay, we're going to have a look at the gerbil cage. There's some food in the gerbil cage. Eat the gerbil
The
food.
gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
Yeah. Okay. There's a door. It's
Mom,
locked.
can I come out now?
Okay,
Sweetheart, it's late. Go to sleep.
okay. Right. Okie dokie. Let's have a look around. There's a door here. There's a toilet. There's toothpaste.
I kept eating and eating.
Gonna eat the toothpaste. Ooh. Okay. Mmm, sweet. Okay. I ate.
I ate a lot of things that night.
Wow, ate the berries off a holly thing. Is that even, like... What can I hear? I can hear something. Okay, what can I hear?
Then I heard chirping outside my window.
Oh, there's a bird. There's a goldfish.
It
Hey.
was a barn swallow going back to her nest.
Okay.
I reached out for her,
Ah, but the window's bolted shut.
and suddenly,
Oh, wow! Turned
I
into
was
a
a
cat.
cat.
Okay. So we're going to chase the bird. Ooh. Bird's over there. So we're going to... Whoop!
I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
Can I jump? Oh. Oh, no. Okay, where's it gone? There it is, it's up there. Can I get... Hup! Is that bird? Hang on, get it up. I'm going to try and jump. Hup!
Mom and Dad didn't even look at me.
They're fast asleep. Right, how can I... Oh, right, jump onto the guttering. Oh, onto the posts. And then back up on the tree. Oh, there's a birdhouse there. Where's the bird? The bird's up there, isn't it? Oh. Hey, Mr. Newton, how you doing? Right, come on, we've got to catch this bird. Oh, no, right, okay. Jump! Woo!
I jumped and I almost got her.
Oof. That was close. Right, here we go. Oh! Here we go. I'm good, thank you, bud. How are you? I'm very good, thank you. Oh, I've got to jump onto the...
I could tell she was getting really tired.
Okay, keep following her. Oh, where's she gone now? Oh, God, the bird's all the way up there, so I've got to get up the tree.
I was up in the big tree.
It's up.
I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird.
Hup. Hup. Oh.
I gobbled her up,
Oh, wow.
and suddenly, I was an owl.
Oh, wow, okay.
First, all I heard was the wind. Then I
Okay.
heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
Okay. Okay. Oh. Can I hear?
Rabbits.
Where are they? Oh, rabbits. Where? I can't see him. There. Oh, I missed it. Oh, no, I got it. Oh, if you like rabbits, don't...
I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons.
There we
I
go.
swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit.
Didn't chew one bit.
Then I flew off to find something bigger.
Okay. Very good, Mr. Newton. Very good. Got a lot of good response from it.
A mama rabbit.
Where? There. Okay. Sorry, Mama Rabbit. I'm coming in. Sorry, folks. If you like animals, this is
He was
probably not the
almost
best.
too big to carry.
Dear,
I
oh dear.
started choking, but I couldn't stop eating. And suddenly, I was a shark.
Whoa! This is nuts. And now a shark. Oh. Whoa. Ugh. Go on. We've got to flop down the hill. This is very bizarre. As I said, all these stories are very bizarre and all very different. Here we go. Oh.
I
Wind the
rolled
car.
off a cliff and into the ocean.
Right, okay.
Now, I was hungrier than ever.
Okay. Follow the... Hey, Wardy, how you doing? Just follow that fish.
I wanted fat, juicy seal.
Oh, it's a seal. Oh. Oh, nasty.
I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good.
Damn, this kid's, like, nasty. Follow the blood trail. Poor seal. I know, this kid is literally eating everything. Started with a carrot, then it went to toothpaste, then a bird, then some rabbits. Now it's a seal.
I grabbed on tight. And when I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water.
Oh,
When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
okay. I'm now a snake. Okay.
Now I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere.
Oh. Oh, it's a bird. bloke
I
there.
was big, but I moved real quiet.
Oh, wow! Yeah, I just hit a human being.
I wanted to stop, but also I didn't.
I'm in the door. Well, there's a guy that's drunk at the boat. Whoa! Bye-bye. Thank you, Shani. What would you like me to get at half time? Would you like me to get a Coke, a Sprite, a Dr. Pepper, or a Fanta? Can I get to the captain from here? No, I can't. Right, keep going. Dr. Pepper it is. I will redeem that in half an hour. Thank you very much, Shani. Oh, no, we're going this way. Right, we're going to go. Whoop. The mechanics for this is a bit weird. No problem. Thank you. Up we go. There's a door. Spot the captain. Nom 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 nom.
As passenger, I was still hungry. And across the water, I smelled something new. Something I had to have.
Ooh,
so
what?
I swam towards it.
You swam towards it. Oh, so it's still a snake.
I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
I actually can't remember how this bit of the story ends, because this bit's so bizarre. Oh, come out of the toilet. Right, where are we? There's a door.
I got closer and closer.
Oh, I'm in my own room. Can I... The window's open when I came out. Where am I supposed to be going? There's a branch. Things have been broken. Okay, let's turn around. Can I get out? There's a light over there. Oh, there's a tent. Can I get in there? No. Where am I going? Don't remember this bit. I remember the bit with the owls and that. Oh, look, look, look. Oh!
All of my stomach started growling.
Okay. Oh.
And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer.
Thanks, Fairy. Thank you so much for the follow.
We both know I will be delicious.
Ah. So she had like a dream. Wow. So, you fill out the
I'm
thing.
not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
So there you go. So Molly died very young.
I got the sense Edie had spent a lot of time here before my mom sealed the doors.
Okay. Let's have a look. That's the window that she talked about. Oh, it's a cat. Now, can I actually... I can actually walk around the outside of the house now.
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories.
Oh, there's the...
You would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past.
there's the living room we were in earlier.
Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly.
Right, okay. Okay, let's go in here. We've not been in here. Oh, we go. Through the window.
I
Ooh,
spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room.
Ah, Sister's grandma's. Or the great-grandma, I should say. Okay, let's have a look. TV. Mole man beneath.
Edie gave a big interview about a mole man living under the Finch house. My mom was furious.
A mole man. What's this? A tape.
I hadn't thought of myself as Edith Jr. for a long, long time.
Okay. Edie won't go. 72-year-old woman.
One summer, they evacuated the island, but Edie refused to go. For a few weeks, she was a celebrity.
Huh. Okay. Built 1937.
When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed.
Oh.
She could have, but she didn't.
Dragon kills Finch. Tragedy strikes Finch family. On celebration turns to mourning. He'd made a dragon slide and it fell on him. Wow. Okay. I'm not going to go...
Even in her 90s. Sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
Okay. Let's reach the night. I'm not going to... there's something over there before I go out the room. Painting.
Lewis died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him.
Okay, so she started making the painting. I got all the hands of the children and the people, the family.
Her room was like a museum.
Okay, so she lived... Odin. So that's the guy that built the house and did a lot of the stuff. He was the first of the family. Here we go.
For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune. And misfortune.
Okay. Oh, I've got to do that.
Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse. His wife, Ingeborg, and their newborn son, Johan.
Hey, Gurgody, how you doing? I like this game a lot. I have played this before and I've completed it all, but I've never streamed it.
On January 7th,
But it's very sad.
1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind.
Very good game. Very clever storytelling, I have to say.
But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea.
Thank you, Gurgody. I will have a hydrate. Thank you very much.
Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island. Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery.
Okay. Yeah, so they built a cemetery and he's...
His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
Okay. So, add Odin to the book.
Whatever's wrong with this family,
It's
it
one of my
goes
favourite
back a
games.
long
I even have a
ways.
picture with it on my wall. Oh, awesome! It's just very, very cleverly done, the whole story. I like it. And the fact that every story is completely different about each person. Some are interactive, some aren't. See Lewis? It says Lewis there.
Great-grandma had always been the family's biggest fan.
Now this door here, Sven and Edie. Can I look for the peephole? No, I can't. Okay. But I can go this way. I don't think there's anything else. Let's... Ooh! A very pink bathroom. Okay. Okay, there was a picture there.
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife, Kay, left on the house was the pink bathroom.
Yeah. It's a very pink
It was
bathroom.
a pretty big trace.
Yeah, it's pink, it's fluffy. Oh, now, I need a key. There's a secret in the bathroom. So the key unlocks this. Okay, we've got another book.
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
Ha! I like that. Oh! Trap door! Okay. In we go. Oop! Put ourselves down. Right, let's have a look.
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
He's taking pictures of himself. Calvin, born in 1953, but died 1961. So again, the curse. Okay. So, yeah. Okay. Oh, is there a picture just there? There's a couple of pictures there. Okay, we've got a little tunnel. We're going to walk down. There we go. Oh, through. Milton, that says. Bottles of wine. Right, we're going to push the stall out of the way. There we go. And we're in another bedroom. Fort Calvin. So we've got one half that looks like an army place. Another bit is like astronauts. Even got different colour curtains. Look at that. There's stairs that go up into the fort. Let's go up. There you go. She had her own little fort. To the command centre. I can't go that way.
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin.
There you go. I think my favourite is
And
that man
he
that got
never
stuck in the
talked about
basement.
him.
Yes! For many, many years. I won't spoil it. And what he heard was something that, yeah, I think that was very, very clever how they do that. Command centre.
I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
I played this but can't remember much about it. So, I didn't remember. I vaguely remember the snake bit. Calvin. Here we go. Oh, here we go.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it.
Oh, I'm in the swing. I remember this. I remember this bit. I swing back and forth. And you just keep swinging. That's the idea. I remember the animals bit, but this bit I hadn't a clue. I remember this bit. I remember there being a bit where you're a photographer taking pictures. That's it, I've got to do both legs. There we
My
go.
brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did. At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
Sam! Calvin! Dinner's ready! Coming!
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it.
He got so high.
I told him going around was impossible.
Here we go.
Maybe if I hadn't said that,
He wouldn't have tried it. Here we go, getting higher.
Calvin! I'm not gonna tell you again!
maybe if the wind hadn't picked up, then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it.
Whoop.
I think he'd already made up his mind. That's what I want to remember about my brother.
I kind of agree, because it's almost like a dream that she had, or a nightmare. But at the same time, it doesn't really explain what happened to her. Oh wow, we're going all the way around, it's a loop. Here we go, loop the loop.
The day he made up his
Whoa.
mind to fly. And he did.
He did, and he went flying off the swing over the cliffs to his death.
Calvin's story felt strangely
He was only
familiar.
11.
When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
Wow. Okay, now, isn't there
After the funeral,
oh yeah,
Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
right, which is why there's a rope across that I've just taken down. Now, isn't there a secret passage?
Mom said Grandpa Sam
Yeah.
enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
That's right. This game makes me imagine the life of my dad or my granddad for like the time they lived in. Let's push the books. Oh, it goes. Eek! Little squeak. Oh, here we go. And another secret passageway. Now, what happened there? Oh, it did. I didn't press the button. Go on, keep pushing. There we go. Look at that. Have you tried Heavy Rain? I haven't. No, I've not played that.
The passages were a pretty tight fit.
I
They'd
know a lot about
obviously
it.
been built for
I've never
smaller
played
hands and bellies.
it. Right. Okay, we got that in there. We'll go. I want to go. I want to go this way. Well, well, let's try this way first. Take the latch off. This is the top bit of the library. Okay. I started playing it, but my PS broke down. I never tried to. Oh no!
Whenever people ask me about my family,
Jason.
the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
Now. So this has led me back to the stairs. Okay, so what I'm gonna do. So basically, I went into the bathroom, into Molly's bit, across there, round the back. Now I'm gonna go back in here if I can. Is it gonna let me? Yeah. Mind the wine bottles. Keep going this way. Eek, Milton. Right, here we go.
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
Posture check. Thank you. Okay, let's see what else we got. That's her door. Her bed. Her bed opens up as a secret apartment, which is quite cool. So she was a childhood star. She won awards. Little outfit. The Hollywood. There we go. Dreadful Stories. Guest starring Barbara Finch.
Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death,
Oh, I remember
I'm
this one as well.
surprised Edie saved this one.
This is very clever, I think. This is where it actually...
Oh,
Yeah.
Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch. As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream.
Oh, you were scared of this story
Now
when I
at
played it back.
16, she was all washed up. A has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding
Ah!
and winding until finally the key pops out.
Oh!
Thanks, babe.
So
I'll
that...
be back in a sec.
I can go and get that later. So that unlocks that.
Later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue. She reached for the music box. And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick.
That's
and
okay.
The house was silent.
Key in the door. Down we go. Ha! It's the Halloween music. There's the crutches.
She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
Picks up crutch. Right. Now this is quite funny. If you can just knock everything off the table. Hey, I got one in the hole. And another one. I missed one. There's actually an achievement for this, but I've never. Twat the chip. Hey. That's gone. Is that planks? Okay. Anyway. Through the door. Oh my god, blood. Oh.
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
There's the saw where he hurt his hand. Okay, let's go. It's a punch bag. Go on. Let's go. Gonna go round. Oh, there's a door. There's a fridge. There's a fridge. Oh!
Fridge rattled and grew still.
Go towards the fridge. Oh dear!
Rick?
Twatted him in the
Barb,
face.
Relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and you're...
Locks him out.
Threw him out. But she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
Right. Now comes the music again. So it's midnight. Coffee. Take that coffee. Take that funny shaped thing. Right, I'm going upstairs. Hey, Queeky. How you doing? Let's go. Oh, roller skate just came downstairs. My mental feeling and overall health right. Oh, what with this? Oh, the bloody virus. Oh. So this is Walter's.
Walter, are you there?
Uh-oh. Positive result today. Oh, mate, I'm sorry to hear that.
Walter had vanished, but his bedside radio was still...
No!
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Barbara turned, saw the Hookman, and... was speechless.
Couldn't
He
scream.
was quite smashing.
Lock the door.
And angry he was. He couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
Okay. The passage. Which we climbed through earlier.
She played her part beautifully.
Okay, we're back here. There's the killer. Get in. Oh! Slips on the... Oh! Over the back.
He wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
Okay, go back down. Downstairs. Mind the roller skate. I'm sorry to hear that, Queeky. Oh, here we go. The body's gone.
Had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was
The doorbell. So due to either... Right, okay.
someone at the door was dying to speak to young Barbara. At the door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
Uh-oh. Oh, behind you.
Oh dear.
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but
Wow. I've got lightheaded and fever that comes and goes. Oh, mate.
magnificent. Poor girl. She
You'll get
had a
through it,
taste
dude.
for
You'll get through it, trust me.
But unfortunately, so did her fans.
Uh-oh.
Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the
Same night, yeah.
And little Walter, hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her. Her ear.
Ooh.
Now that's what I call a real ear.
Hey, Tiny Spy. This is What Remains of Edith Finch. Oh. Oof. And that's the story of Barbara.
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
She finally got to the scream. There we go. Right. Let's have a look. Improv night. Arm straight. So now I know that the key opens the basement. I can. Is there anything else there? There's loads of books. Mysteries, Masters of Cinema, Centre Stage. Right, I think that's all for this room. I'm not going to lie. Can I go out this way? No, I can't. I've got to go back through that. Go back through the secret door. Here we go. Climb in. Off we go.
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
Yep. Now let's go back to the music box. And then we'll carry on around the rest of the house. Right, it's become night time now. Let's go down. Well, it's getting darker anyway. Here we go. Now the music box was down here. And we know for a fact. Here we go. If we keep winding the handle, it will become a key. Got the key. I can now get into the basement. Bingo. Going into the basement, people. Here we go. Oh, got here? And it looks like a normal basement. Here's the pool table. It's nothing like the thing that was in the comic. There you go, have a look round. Anything else around here? No. It's Sven's workshop. The famous saw that he cut his hand on.
Mom said the basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
Is that a model of the dragon he was working on? Yeah, he made a dragon slide, which unfortunately flattened him. Okay. Okay, let's go. Ah, it's quite dark in here.
I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages.
Okay, well, there's the fridge. The famous fridge that had
I
the...
thought maybe she was hiding presents.
What's in it? It's a secret
Turned
door!
out she was hiding a lot more than that.
And there's a generator running.
I remember
Oh,
asking Mom
go.
once about where Walter had gone.
So Walter, after the scare from the killer monsters...
She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could.
Yeah. So now we're going to find out what happened to him. And there is... a shelter.
If there's a pattern in all these stories, I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
Okay. Let's have a look. Walter died in 2005.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years.
30 years. 1968.
On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week.
Wow. Okay. Why is that not working? Oh, there you go.
But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane.
Kind of peaches.
Having a schedule, living for today.
Yoink.
I always expected to be dead tomorrow.
Right, we jumped to 1976. There's the earthquake.
But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything.
Woo. Ooh, so sweet and sticky. Mmm, peaches. Put the hand on it, right, and then we... I've got to go that way. I'm doing that the wrong way.
Even a monster on the other side of the door starts to feel normal. Almost friendly.
Bit of funk. Yoink! There go the peaches.
And then one day, everything just
Stopped. 2005.
stopped.
It's like... Where...
Whatever that thing was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid. It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years. I'm done waiting. I have to leave. Well, I still can.
Okay. Let's pull up the hatch. We're gonna escape. Been eating the same thing for 30... Yeah, it's been eating the same thing for 30 years. And now the earthquake's stopped, he's like, I can get out of here. Just imagine his first kebab after this. I know. Right, here we go.
I know it's out there, somewhere. Whatever killed Barbara.
He thinks there's monsters about because
Molly.
they killed Barbara.
And Calvin.
Well, Calvin flew off the building. Right, here we go. So we grab
Maybe
a hammer.
this is all a mistake. But I need to stop living the same day. Even if it kills me.
Here we go. Or just a hot dog or hamburger. Yeah, I'll be quite happy for a hamburger.
Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it. I'm going to appreciate all of it, especially the food.
There you go, just what you said, Queeky.
I don't mind if I only have a year left. Or a month. Or a single week. I'd be happy with one new day. I can already imagine the sun on my face.
Boom! Hit by a train. The noise he was hearing was the train.
Walter died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
And then obviously one day the train didn't turn up, and then for a week he hadn't heard the train. So he tried to leave, and unfortunately the train started again. So he was killed.
I'm sure my mom was trying to protect me.
But I'm now going to venture out of there. Now, can I have a look what's here? Did he make a scenic? He had. A scenic route. Now, this is where I'm going to pause for a second. And I'm going to run a quick ad break. And I'm going to get a drink from the fridge. And I'll be back in 3 minutes with more of the very intriguing What Remains of Edith Finch. Back in 3, people. See you soon. Hi, folks. We're back. Queeky, thank you for the lurk. No problem at all. Emaine, hello. This is a great game. I love this game. We've played the first hour so far. So we're going to play a little bit more. How are you, Emaine? You good? Here we are. We are going to go down here. We are going to lead our way out. Ugh! Get out of the shutter. I played this when, ironically, when COVID started. So before I was streaming, and 100%ed it. But I've never streamed it.
Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter.
Oh, go on, down you go. Why am I not going down? Do I not want to go? Do I not want to go down? Oh, there we go. We're going. Going good, brother. About yourself? Anything fantastic on the site? I am out for dinner tonight. Me and my lovely wife. It's not our wedding anniversary, but it's the 6-year anniversary of when we first met.
But if she never
or our
told
first
me
date.
about an uncle
So we're
on
going
the
back to the
house,
restaurant that we had our first date at tonight. So when I finish my stream in just under 50 minutes, we are darting out for dinner.
I can only imagine what else she was hiding.
I'm going to have a nice dinner. Okay, so there's... Oh,
I don't
wow.
want to make the same mistakes she made.
Thank you, Pie. And then
And
it's
to
our
bury something
wedding
that's still
anniversary next month, and we'll be married 2 years. Oh, I fell down an hole. Right, here's the train track. So I've fallen out of there. Let's go.
Now that there's only one of us left, or maybe 2, I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself and found out what happened to everyone else.
Where did you go? Not McDonald's,
But
no.
now I'm worried the stories themselves
No,
might be
it's
problem.
a Mediterranean restaurant, which is only
Amy
about
believed so
15 minutes
much in
drive from
family
here.
curse.
But when I met her, it was
We
kind of
made it real.
halfway for me to drive and halfway for her to drive, because she lived in another village further away from here. So it was like a 30-minute drive for both of us. And now, ironically, we live about 15 minutes away from it. So, there's the old rail bridge. And ironically, the rail bridge goes nowhere now. Look at that. So we're going to a Mediterranean restaurant.
I don't know if I should even be writing this.
There's a chair in the tree. There are things about
Maybe
this game
it'd
I
be better
forgot.
if all this just died with me.
Oh, lights come on. Solar powered lights. Is
But
this
I thought you should know about your family.
this is the dragon slide that fell apart. Oh.
And the history you're a part of.
Meet in the middle kind of thing. Exactly, yeah. That's exactly what it was. Oh, we're going to go back up this way. That dock's fallen apart. Oh no, the dock's still there, but...
Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now.
Okay, up we go. Oh.
I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
Oh, there we go. Let's have a look round here. Can we have a look at the famous slide? Where it fell apart. Did it start up there? I think it probably did from the house. Yeah. Okay, go back this way. Gonna go up the stairs. There's a statue all the way up there. But yeah, looking forward to it. So if I quickly dart off at the end at 6 o'clock, my apologies. We're going to go out. We've got our tables booked for 7. And I'm going to attempt to get back for my tonight stream. But so tonight's stream might be a bit late if we're having too much of a good time.
And when you look at the house, that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness, any of it seems possible.
Okay. Open the gate. So we're back outside the house now. And this is where the gate was, where we peeked through when we first got through to the garage, because you can see if you're there. Tonight's stream is hopefully the last ever part of We Happy Few. Because we completed Sally's story a couple of weeks ago. And then we started the last story with the last character, but apparently it's only a couple hours long.
Death for so long, we've just gotten used to it.
And then once we've completed that, we should be starting...
What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
Uncharted 4 after that. Yeah, what kind of family finishes a cemetery? That's a good point. What kind of house builds a cemetery before they build the house?
It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery may be more uncomfortable than the human one.
Yeah, that's...
3 of the gerbils are mine, and 2 had been my fault.
Oh. Burpy, Derpy, Derpy Jr. Chirpy, Furpy, Lurpy and Zerpy. Look. Christopher Shadow, Bob, Oliver, Shatsy, Bailey, Zoe, Coco, Tucker, Charlie, Daisy, Lucy.
Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
So here we go. So Molly, whose story we've seen. Calvin. Sven. Edie. Walter, whose story we've just seen. And Barbara, who's the child Hollywood star.
I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away. She could see it poking out of the water at low tide.
Yeah, there's like a light flashing. There we go, Here we go, let's use this. Here we go. Now, can I focus on that? Oh, you can... Oh, hang on. I need to focus more in.
Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night.
See, that's the house that sank, that he tried to bring across the river. Right, am I going to go back now?
Edie's side was always easier for me to understand.
Go this way. There's a different path now.
But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from.
Sam Finch, Gus Finch.
Her dad had been pretty strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better.
Who we got here? Lewis, Sanjay, Milton.
She lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us.
Okay. Right. Okay, this looks like
There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along.
There's a treehouse.
For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself.
Okay, up we go. Okay, and this is the treehouse that we saw when we were a cat.
But looking back on it now,
So we're gonna go up here.
if she told me there was going to be so much climbing, I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
Oh God. Okay. Careful. Careful. On the roof. Okay. Now this is. Here we go. Up we go.
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common.
Okay. It's got a barbecue up here. That's good. That's a good view. He's made bird feeders out of milk bottles for the birds. Right. Okay. Open the door.
They were both pretty intense.
Oh wow. Wow. Okay. What we got here? This is Sam. 1950 to 1983. Ah.
I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime.
Hmm? What?
Focus.
Am I gonna have to shoot anything?
It's a hunting trip, Dawn. Shooting is strongly encouraged.
Take a picture.
It's too early, Dad.
Perfect.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it?
Odin Finch trail map.
Please just take the damn picture.
Hey, language.
Oh, there she is.
I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
That's the spirit. Okay, got it.
This is a
I'm
clever
gonna
little
take some
mechanic.
pictures, okay?
Just be
Okay.
careful. That camera's older than you are.
Right, let's have a look. Person.
Definitely should not have drunk all that coffee.
Hey!
That's a keeper.
I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Don. You'll need to remember this stuff if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Don, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years. Last time I was with my brother Calvin.
Oh,
Guys,
dear.
Don,
There you go. Take a picture of the stag.
before you take the shot, let me get a picture of it.
What's we got?
Dad,
Oh, there you go.
I
Just breathe. Turn off your imagination. Focus on your target. Let me get behind you.
Right.
do I have to do this?
Dawn, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to survive, you'll need to be strong. Great shot, Dawn! proud of you, Dawn. Always remember that, okay?
Camera's rewinding. Right, let's go. There you go.
Sorry, Dawn. Just gotta reset the timer.
Go on, get up there.
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally
sad.
normal, Dawn. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think
Oh.
about
Dad!
And they got a picture of him being knocked off the cliff. And that's how he died. Wow.
Of all these stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
There you go. So that's how Sam died. Yeet. Yeet indeed. I mean, not being funny, shouldn't be hunting
Sam
animals.
spent
like
his life shooting photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera. I guess we're all afraid of something.
that. He should have stuck to wildlife photography instead of flipping killing animals. Right, what else we got in here? There's a door. I just want to see what else is around here.
Instead of hiding from death, Sam seemed to go out of his way to
Oh
meet
yeah,
it.
the kite one is. We haven't done that yet. We haven't got to that one yet. Door. I think there's much else here, is there? In this room. Okay. No, I've got to go through that door. Right, okay. There's not much else. Looks like we're going this way. Another secret hatch. That's the thing about this house. Right. There we go.
After Sam died, my mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
Ah, this is gonna. Is this gonna land? No. Yeah, I've not been here before. Let's look at Gregory. Gregory. Oh, I think I remember this one. Divorce contract, Sam Finch.
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it.
Ah, yeah, I remember this.
I think he saw things the rest of us don't.
Yeah. Can I... What else can I do? I'm trying to remember. Oh. Oh, do I take control of the frog now? I do very... Whee! I like this one. All the people.
Hand over, Gregory. It's time to...
Phone's ringing.
Hold on, sweetie.
Okay.
Hello? Sam, I told you I don't want to talk right now.
You can knock all the letters off, can't you?
I wonder
Oh,
what
the
he saw.
ducks. Hey. Woo!
What his
Froggies.
world was like.
Whee! That's all the letters gone.
He reminded me so much of
There you go.
lost in his imagination.
Woo! Look at that.
Whatever it was he saw.
Whee!
It sure made
Hey! Have we got the violin? It's not. Hey, they're all dancing. Oh, the foreshadowing. I know. Oh, I've got to get up there. Oh, as well. Go on, up, up. I've got to get up there. Oh, not quite. Up you go. Right, here we go.
I know how silly.
Hey! Bubble bath. We're going to get bubbles.
But I worried about a baby being too happy.
I love though how all the things.
I feel I'm slipping away.
Bubbles, want more bubbles. Oh.
Sorry about that, Gregory.
I know you did everything you could.
Aww.
Maybe if I hadn't called that night.
Oh.
Damn it. Hold on, I don't want Gregory to hear this.
Okay. Hit the thing.
I wish he could have told us
Here comes the water.
about the world he saw.
More bubbles. Lots of bubbles. Oh,
There's so much I don't understand
too many bubbles.
about Gregory,
I'm a frog.
about everything. But I know what happened wasn't your fault.
Up. Go down the plug hole.
And he'd want you to be happy too. Good luck, Kay. Love, Sam.
And that's why I got the divorce. So we go. That's another one added to the book. Hey Josh, how you doing? Good to see you. Right, now that's where we came from. So let's have a look at the lockers. That's Gregory's locker. That bed's got nothing on it. It says Dawn. Now Gus.
I can't imagine my mom ever writing poetry, and yet.
Ah, here you go, Emain. Here's the kite that you were talking about. Poem for Gus.
A poem for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard, before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard.
You controlled the kite in this one. Doing well despite the -6. Oh my life. That's cold. I should never complain
My
about.
father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart. I tried to talk him out of it, but though he'd never met her, we don't need a stepmom, were the words that I
now pronounce you husband and wife.
I will never complain about cold weather, Josh, when you've got like -6 going on. And they're getting married. I'm trying to remember what I've got to do. Oh, there we go. Up the house. See if I find the words. Up we go.
When the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to come here. But Gus declined, and as a sign held up his middle finger.
Wow. Yeah, suck on that, swivel. Let's get rid of that.
The wind picked up, and panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent.
Oh, starting to rain. Hey Prince, how you doing? So here we go, look.
The rain came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely
And then we got the...
The thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power. But all my father said to this was, make the music louder.
Wow. Yeah, the storm's building up. Oh. Wow. And he got the tent. Ha ha ha. Run, Mojo. Prince wants to play a game.
I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone. Just you, the wind, the sea, and foam.
Whoosh.
But I didn't. Until we found you.
Damn.
She never talked about him, but Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
Okay. Okay. Looks like we're going upstairs. Oh, climbing wall. Up we go.
My mom moved up.
How
the
cool to have a
loft
climbing
after her
wall in your
brothers
house.
died.
Hope you didn't mind, man, but posted full-size pic for people to see in your pics. Yeah, no worries,
At
dude.
the
I saw it.
time,
I was well
it was
chuffed.
as far away as she could get.
Right, okay. Ah, this is the bed that was moved. Right, here we go.
She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay.
Dawn and Sanjay. Anything else? Am I missing something? Oh, there.
Religion was another thing my
Oh,
mom
she
never
was
talked
quite
about,
religious.
but I think it helped her a lot after her dad died.
Okay.
My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English. Lewis was born a year later.
You're good halfway through this now. What do you? Oh, I love it. I've played this before. I've just never streamed it. I actually completed it. I think it's a brilliant game.
When
I
my
think
dad
it's very
died,
clever.
I don't think Mom knew where else to go. I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back. The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that.
Same, was unsure at first, but when it gets going to start, yeah, it's very good. It's very sad, but it's very good.
And for a while, things were good. Almost normal.
And I like how each little story takes... Oh, you've got their own classroom. I've forgotten about that. How each little story is completely different. Like, you got, like, the horror thing of the
But it
comic.
didn't last.
You got the thing with the old photo things. The one where you take the pictures. The one with the... We've just done the one with the frogs.
Beginning of
I love
the end
that.
was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle.
Look. Milton.
After Milton disappeared, the only thing he left behind
Yeah,
was
the
a
bath
room
time
of
one.
paintings.
It's very joyous, but at the same time very, very sad. Okay. I think you walk round, don't you, from memory? You walk all the way round. There's the wreck of the house, what's left of the house. The old house is. That's right. In we go. And then you pull the ropes, don't you? Up we go. From memory, this is a bit like an observatory, isn't it? Okay. Milton. Let's have a... Oh, that's that.
Milton
Milton's
Finch
paint.
in The Magic Paintbrush.
Oh, God, yeah, that's right. Paints a character. A chew sneezes. I like this. This is very clever. Makes a flip book. fish guy. I'm trying to remember the fish guy. Gone through the door, yeah. Went through a door. It's been missing ever since. Yeah, I like that one. That's just... Oh, yeah.
I was 4 when Milton disappeared.
With the girl, where she becomes a cat, and then she becomes a bird, and then becomes a shark. That one. That's like one of the first ones. See, Milton's never been found. Right, do I go back down? Oh, in the fish factory. Oh, I haven't done that yet. Oh! Oh, God, yes! How could I forget that? That's amazing, that one.
My brother.
Oh, it's so clever. So clever. That... Oh, God, that's probably the most standout story as well. Can I go out the door now? Oh, I'm going round. I think I go round, don't I?
Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
Let's go this way. Can't you go round from memory? No. Oh, you go back up the stairs, don't you? That's right. Okay. I remember it now. Ironically, you know, I had that calendar last year on the wall of iconic game moments. There was a picture of the little characters. Hydrate, thank you, Tanya's pie. It's the last of my tea, and then I can start me Dr. Pepper. Another stretch. Yeah, it's probably the longest story in the whole thing. I mean, that one is so short. That one. That story's very short, but I just like the way how it's so simple, and it's just like he had a magic paintbrush, drew a door, went through the door, was never seen again. Right, so we are going up. There we go.
Mom definitely blamed Edie, but I think Lewis blamed himself.
Wow. Up we go.
After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room. Until Mom got him a job at the cannery.
Oh, here we go. Right, can we have a look? This is Lewis's.
Everyone always told me to stay out of Lewis's room. Except Lewis.
This is it, yeah. Okay. Now, I've got to go this way, don't I? I go up the thing and then I open the boat. I forgot it was a boat as well. His house is made out of a boat. Or his room's made out of a boat. That's it. Here we go. Ah, the cannery chapter. Hey, Spade, how you doing?
Lewis's room smelled very, very familiar. That part of him lived on.
Okay, yeah, that's the door out. Lewis Finch. This, yeah. We were just talking about this, saying it's one of the most, probably the most standout ones. Here we go.
Dear Mrs. Finch.
Here we go.
As Lewis's psychiatrist, I can understand
Yeah,
your
there
desire
is.
for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life.
So we got to cut the
He
fish
kept working at the cannery,
and chuck it.
but he withdrew part of himself.
And this is why there was
In
all
our
the
sessions, I
cans
saw the
in the
same
kitchen.
behavior. His mind began to wander.
There we go. So I've got to do this with one arm. And then with the other arm.
I asked him to describe it.
So one controller is working this bit. Seems a bit fishy.
He said he started small, imagining a labyrinth.
Oh, well.
He'd feel his way about. Then something moved. Bats
Oh,
and
bats.
toads.
Toads. I'm a bit behind on the old cannery here. Hang on. E-Man said this is the best story as well. It looks like everyone who's played this says things that happen.
He knew it was all in his head.
It's a fish. I like that. He cuts the fish in half.
But He took it very seriously.
There you go, I've got a light now so I can see where I'm going. Are you playing on controller? I play with keyboard and mouse, and I think they did the sequence pretty well regardless. Yeah, either way, it's good. There we go. Got the red carpet. Like
But
the
he
torch.
found something more.
This is where it changes up, doesn't it? I like this. This says...
I worried about him then. Daydreaming at the cannery. I spoke with his boss. But he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused.
It's a bit like the evolution of games. It is, in a way, yes.
Like a whole new Lewis.
So we've gone to like...
So I let him go on.
2D to now like... how it went... what do you call it when it's like... Oh, look, it's opening up more.
I even encouraged him. It seemed very promising at first. He told me he'd
Side
made a
scroller,
new
yeah.
friend.
It's a dog. I've now got a doggo. I've got a doggo. Oh, I've got to go
On
that
the
way.
edge of a city he named Lewis Topia.
Ha! I like that.
He built the city up slowly, brick
Ha.
by brick. Then he made musicians.
Another game that implemented game control that's well in relatives. Brother Tale of Two Sons, yes, I know it. I've never played it, but I know it well. Heard that was a very good game.
And songs for them to play.
Because one control would do one brother, one control would be the other brother.
He talked about starting a band.
That was good. Weird getting to grips with it at first. I bet it is because it feels
And he was always
not
humming
natural.
something. Every day his imagination grew stronger.
Right.
He no longer spoke at the cannery. But his chopping was as reliable as ever. Then one day it struck him that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination. So he could do whatever he wished. He held an election for mayor. And he won.
That's like Mario, that bit.
They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering.
Onto the boat.
It became a game for him.
Hang on. So you just sail the boat, don't you?
He'd conquer a city, then immediately push on.
I know.
New Louisville.
You can't see the conveyor belt anymore. You can. Whoops.
St. Louis.
St. Louis. It's funny. St. Louis is an actual
He
place.
started drifting away from our reality. Minneapolis. Until one day he forgot to go
Minneapolis.
home from
Nice.
the cannery.
Never went
Even
home.
as his mother pleaded with him,
Oh.
part of Lewis kept sailing on.
I didn't do much.
In Lewisburg, he heard rumours of a
Handsome Queen.
handsome queen.
I like the fact it can be either, whatever you want. It could be a guy or a girl. That's cool. I'd actually forgot about that.
The queen was on her own quest for
Sinister serpents.
sinister serpents.
Seems backward, that. Should be handsome prince, beautiful queen. Yeah, it does seem weird. But... Oh.
He followed the sound of her
Silver harp. Let's go silver harp.
silver harp.
Here we go. All the time I'm still cutting the fish and sending one to go.
His chase led him to a
Oh,
golden
really?
palace
Have I?
east of the sun and west of the moon.
I can't remember what I did last time.
Even then, his logic remained sound.
I can't even see the conveyor belt and the chopper now.
He knew the world was all in his imagination.
Ah! Get out of my way, fish. Out of the way, fish.
But he was so proud of having created it.
Ha!
In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than
Electric guitar instead. Is it electric guitar or electric sitar? It's one of the two, isn't it? I can't remember.
For someone who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming. And then it struck him that the real Lewis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace.
Yeah.
My imagination is as real as my body, he told me.
Oh, was it
It's
electric
hard to
guitar?
argue
For some
with.
reason I thought it was sitar. Don't know why. Oh, look, here we go. Oh, back at the cannery.
He began to forget the world we know.
That's his stuff. That's the Chinese that they always order from. There you go.
I think it pained him to remember Lewis, the cannery worker.
That's a shit
He
load
began
of
to
fish.
despise the man with a royal contempt.
You can get up, can't you? You go on the conveyor belt. You can have a look at him. There he is. Up the conveyor belt.
I still thought I could save him. Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder.
Here we go.
The palace would be packed with his companions. Including the wise Calico who insisted on inviting him.
I think this is beautifully done. I have to say, this is very.
His queen waited, holding his crown. There was only one thing left to do.
I like the fact the music gets louder and louder as well. Look at that. So cool. This was the picture that was on my calendar, but over here last year.
Bend down his head.
Yeah. Bend down your heads. Yeah, it would change, wouldn't it? And chopped his own
The
head off.
rest I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
Wow, what a way to go. Damn. There you
My
go.
brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
There's only a few people. Is there any one? There's two left. Two left. Which I'm probably not going to get done, unfortunately. Wow. Okay. Now I go out the exit, don't I? It's this way. Yeah, exactly. No point in choices. Up we go. Oh.
On the way back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing. She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie. I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder. I wish we'd stayed. But I understand why we left.
Gonna go further upstairs. What's in here?
My mom ended up leaving everything behind.
Wow, yeah. She started packing but never finished packing. Hence why there's so many boxes and books and...
What happened that night had been coming for a long time. Maybe I should have come sooner.
And this is your bedroom. There's a bed. Not gonna lie, as a kid,
But it had to end one way or another.
you're gonna probably be like, this is...
All that's left now is to tell you about that last night.
Oh, maybe I'm gonna finish this then.
That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights."
That's right, the Chinese.
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
Yeah, the grandma didn't want to leave, did she? Okay.
The power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance. Or that Edie had a key to it.
Yeah, because there's the door that leads through here. I remember now. There we go.
That thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house. Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories. I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight. We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning.
Wow, they shipped us straight after, isn't it? I forgot about that bit. History of the Finches, by Edith Finch.
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born.
Okay.
That night, the tide went way, way
I
out.
don't remember this one.
It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground. There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years. God, it smelled awful.
I bet it did.
No, I've seen that house every day of my life. But I never thought I'd go back to it. When the fog rolled in, I lost my way.
Oh wow, okay. I still don't remember this bit.
I got turned around.
Go that way.
I started seeing things.
There's a stag. Hey, Pylord, how you doing?
Things I'd forgotten had ever existed.
Oh, well, where am I now? Oh, there you go. This way. How you doing? The bed.
But when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back
go. Oh, we're nearly at the house.
Or maybe I came back to them.
It's the fact the bell still rings, which is kind of mad.
Things I can't explain.
Ha! And the
but
house is
that
now
I
back.
need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it. Let go. I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car. I never saw Great Grandma Edie again. The next morning, the band came to pick her up, but she was already gone.
Wow, okay.
After that, we moved around a lot. We both tried to make the best of it. A few years went by. My mom didn't like to talk about it. But she started getting sick a lot. The rest happened pretty quickly. She got better for a while, and then she didn't. And then I was alone. The last Finch left alive. Until I found out about you. I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes.
Is this the end of the game?
And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is.
I've got to go through the tunnel, haven't I?
This journal was supposed to be for you.
Ah, it's for the baby, isn't it?
But now I hope you'll never see it.
Because she's pregnant. That's
I
right.
just want to meet you and tell you all these stories myself. But I guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way.
It is, but it's also fucking brilliant, mate. It's just one of the best story games ever. It's so cleverly done.
This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
And it turns out it's not Edith reading the book. Because it's her son. Because Edith passed away in 2017. Woo! Oh, that's mad. That's got me a second time, that has. Oh, dear. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I actually forgot how it ended. Hugs for everyone. Hugs for everyone. Probably looks like 8 allergies. Yeah, we'll say it's that. Oh, man. I actually forgot how that ended. I can't believe I forgot how that ended. Oh, my life. That is such a good game. But it's so, so sad. It's so, so sad. I didn't realise I'd finish it in one sitting. Oh, Pie. Hugs for Pie. Hugs for E-Main. Pie Lord, you can have a hug as well, don't worry. Everybody else, Miyaharu, you can have a hug. Everybody gets hugs. Oh yeah, it is. It's depressing as fuck. Because it's the whole thing that you think you are Edith. And that you're returning to the house. And you go through all the stories and the tragic thing that's happened. Hey Viking! Wadey, how you doing? Sorry, I just burst out into... God damn it. If we were in a boat right now, we'd be sinking. We probably were. We would, because of all the tears, Pie. All the tears. It's crazy. But yeah, and then, you know, you go through all the stories and of how all the other people passed away and all like the so-called curse. To find out that the character that you were playing... I was. I know. It's a really sad ending. There's not many games or films that make me cry, and this is one that's got me. It's mad. I'd forgotten. I'd only played it 2 years ago, and I completely forgot the ending. Thank you, Soph. You have experience of bailing from Sea of Thieves. It is. It's emotional trauma and damage, Viking Wadey. My life. I think that's what it is. Yeah, I think that's what it is. They never say. Because with this game, they're very considerate about the fact that you know that the different people pass away and die in the game, but the way they do it is very clever because they never actually say what happened to the thing. It leaves it to your imagination. Like the kid that's on the swing and he goes flying off and he said he wanted to fly, so he flew off. Well, obviously he went off the thing, down the cliff, died. You do see some, like the guy that got knocked off the thing, but even with the kids, they turn it into like this ballet of frogs and rubber ducks and things, and I'm not going to go into that. But it's very cleverly done. But there you go, that's the development team that made the game. There you go, the end. Yeah. I'd be crying throughout. Replay this story is now option. Well, I've done. There you go. That's the full tree. So we unlocked the whole thing. Odin, who built the house, and he tried to get the house across the ocean, and the house sank, so we built a new house. And unfortunately, yeah. And then there's Edie. The only one that technically... Is he on there? Where's the other kid? Is it Milton? Milton just disappeared, and you don't know whatever happened to Milton, but that was very clever. Phantom Wolf, thank you for the host. That's it from me for now. Oh, Edith Finch. I know, we've just finished. I'm afraid we've just finished. That's it from me, folks, for that. Oh my god, what a game to pick to play. But there you go, completed it from start to finish in just under 2 hours. And I am going to go have a lovely dinner with my wife. We're going out for dinner. And hopefully I will see you tonight. If I'm going to be late, I'll post it in the Discord. But I'll be back tonight, hopefully, with the last ever part, fingers crossed, of We Happy Few. Wherever you are in the world, folks, have a great morning, a great afternoon, a great evening. And I shall see you all tonight. Take care, folks. Bye.